What's going on, guys? So today I went shopping again for some Japanese cards at a couple of the local card shops and bookstores. They have like a huge assortment of cards, and I spent like 4 hours a day just digging through them. I love doing that. Anytime I meet somebody that has like a ton of cards, I like to just dig through them and see what they got. And I found some pretty cool stuff. Also, I found another store that's selling boosters, and I just picked up a few because they didn't have singles, so I figured I'd go ahead and get something instead of leaving that store empty-handed. So I'll open these three at the end. They're linked Vrain packs. I've never opened them before, so I'm not really sure what's gonna be in those. Anyways, so I went to 3 different stores, 2 different bookstores which had a bunch of singles, and then it was some game store that had a bunch of booster packs and a bunch of video games and stuff. But I think total today I spent about $45, probably a little less on all these cards that I'm about to show you. That's like including these boosters. So yeah, I'll just get right into it. And I don't know all the names off the top of my head because I can't read Japanese, and I don't remember a lot of them, like this one. So this is Ultimate Rare DDD. I just thought it looked really cool, so I picked it up. So most of these cards, either I just got them because they look awesome, or some of them are for GOAT, my GOAT decks or whatever, or just because I thought it was a good deal. So there's a DDD Ultimate Rare. We have a Evil Zora Lagia, Wind Up Zen Meister, 2 Wind Up Zen Mains. So they did have a couple. One of the stores had a little bit of English cards in there, so I just picked out what I could that might be, good or useful, that were English. I'm not sure what this is. I just thought it looked cool. It's an Ultimate Rare. Synchro. We have like a Gold Rare Black Rose. Shadal Construct, I believe. 3 Denko Seka. Most of these, unless they're in like a wrapper with the price in them, are like 20 to 30 cents a piece. So I thought it was pretty cool. Common versions of Denko. I don't know. These are for GOAT. Shining Angels. They are first edition Invasion of Chaos, or not Invasion of Chaos, Magic Rulers, and they're pretty, they look to be really good condition too, so that's pretty cool. So Berserk Gorillas, also for GOAT. Iron Blacksmith, Kotetsu, also for GOAT. So this, I thought this was pretty neat looking. I forget what it's called, Insect Parasite or something like that, but it's pretty brutal. There's like a parasite going through the dude's face out of his mouth and stuff. It's pretty gross, but I thought it looked pretty neat, so I picked up a couple of these just for collection. So we have Buster Blader, one of his alternate arts. I picked one up the other day. I got one here, and then I got one from another store. Jinzo, that's my main monster. That's my favorite. So I have these in English, but I figured I'd pick up a playset of the Japanese ones too, since they're only like 20-30 cents a piece. Pretty cool. Jinzo Returner. These are actually a couple bucks because I bought a playset of them just because I wanted my whole Jinzo page to fill out. It was Jinzo Returner, Jinzo, and I forget, Jinzo Ejector, I think. Just so I could have a cool looking page for that, but I found one in the commons I was going through, and well, it's a rare. But we have some black, I forget, this is the Envoy of the End Dragon though, but it's some kind of cool shiny rarity or whatever. I thought it was pretty neat. It's got like hieroglyphs on it, I think. Yeah. My friend Kevin, I think this is one of his favorites, so I'm probably gonna send him one of these whenever I don't get lazy and do it. This one, I think this is like Yamato Dragon or something like that. It's an old school card back when I played a long ass time ago. The set is MA. I don't remember what that is, but I know some of these cards I'll pick up just for like the nostalgia factor. So that was the reason I got that. This one I got just because it looks cool. Some kind of pharaoh. I thought it looked pretty awesome. This I was trying to look this card up. I couldn't remember the name of it, but I know like every once in a while people will like tech this in for whatever reason. But I saw one and I picked it up. I thought this one looked pretty cool as well. I might give this to my wife. It's a dual terminal card. So some of these, not too many, but a few of these I did pick up because my wife likes like pretty looking cards. So if I see something I think she might like, I'll pick it up for her. One Thunder Dragon, that was the only English one they had, so I figured I might as well snag it. 2 Performance Trick Clown, or Hat Trickers, I think is what it's called. 2 Damage Jugglers, because I have a couple of Brilliant Fusion decks or whatever that run this engine, so I was just trying to get a little bit more. I mean, they are Japanese, but this is one of the cards I was more excited about. Is a Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. I thought it was pretty cool because it's got like the larger art box and it's got that prismatic secret rare to it. So I thought that was pretty neat. That was only like 20 or 30 cents, which is pretty cool. This one's for my wife. It's some kind of like, I don't know, some kind of succubus with like a thorn whip or something like that. I also got this for my wife because she loves cats, and I think this is a cat. It looks cute and cat-like. So these were pretty cool. I did pick up, I think, a playset of the Dark Magician alternate art that's like along the same lines as this art style. It's black and white, so I saw Summon Skulls. There's a couple different things I saw that I've never really seen before. So I got the playset of the Summon Skulls. I think I needed one more of these to complete a playset. Same with Celtic Guardian. And I've never seen this Red Eyes Black Dragon, though. I thought it was pretty badass. There was another alternate art of the Red Eyes that I saw, but it was really beat up and I didn't feel like putting like a really crappy card in my binder or whatever. So I got this, though. I thought it was pretty awesome. A couple of the Arcana Dark Magicians. I want to get one more. I don't think I have another one. I gotta see. I don't remember all the cards that I bought. Frame, whatever the hell this one is, it's got some kind of weird like prismatic rarity to it or whatever. It looks pretty cool, like a Shatterfoil. Yeah, that's what it's called. I bought a few garnets, so 3 regular ones and then 1 dual terminal one, which is pretty cool. I think this one might be worth a little bit. I don't know about in the Japanese, you know, but it might be worth something. I picked up just a play set of the Ojamas or whatever. They're first edition Invasion of Chaos, and they happen to have English versions of them. Because I know there's a couple Ojama support cards that came out since when I took my little break from Yu-Gi-Oh! And if I'm not mistaken, I think you run these for it if you decide to run that engine. I think the ABC deck does a version of it or whatever. But I saw some of the original ones. They're all first edition. I thought that was pretty neat. Just picked those up. I picked up another playset of common Magical Meltdowns, which was pretty cool. It does suck because it's not a secret rare, but I think even the English versions are pretty dirt cheap for these. But yeah, I just picked up some more. Now this, I wasn't sure if this was fake or whatever, but I mean, it looks legit. It's just a common Regeki. So it was 30 cents, I figured I'd pick it up. Same with all these Delinquent Duos. I got all these to put in my GOAT decks, so I thought that was pretty dope. They say MR on them, so I'm assuming that's Magic Rulers. I don't know, I guess they just weren't any kind of foil in Japan. So I got 4 of these. These were all 20, 30 cents a piece, which is pretty dope. Because I own like 3 or 4 regular Delinquent Duos, like, foil. And I paid probably like 10 to 20 bucks a piece for those. But I just have those to switch in and out of different GOAT decks. So I picked these up and I can, complete more GOAT decks or whatever without having to swap cards. I picked up a few Pot of Greeds, just for GOAT, Same with Graceful Charities, got 4 of those. 2 Allure of Darkness, I couldn't find any more to complete a playset, but that's fine. A couple Metamorphoses, I thought that was pretty cool. They're first edition for Pharaonic Guardian or whatever. I paid 20, 30 cents for them, and I think they're a couple bucks online. Dimensional Fissures, I did buy, I think, 1 the other day, so I wanted to get the playset and finish it out. I got like a large art Change of Heart, which I thought was pretty neat, like really nostalgic for me. A couple more little Dark Magician cards, just I need to figure out how many more I need, because these are super common in the bins that I've been looking at, like every store. So I just need to figure out which ones I need to complete my playset, just so I can have like a nice looking page. This is really cool. I don't like the gold border. It is a gold card, obviously, but I love the rarity on it. The Book of Moon is pretty nice. I found a Shadow Foil, a Forbidden Chalice, which, because I have an Invoke deck and it's all foiled out except for my Forbidden Chalices are like, I think, literally the only non-foil cards. And I think whatever the Vanilla Gamma is, or the Frame, those are the only ones that aren't foil. So I want to try to get some kind of foil version of it, but I don't want to spend, I don't know if there's ultimate rare versions of this, but I don't want to spend an arm and a leg trying to get it out, or foil it out. I bought a bunch more Shadal Fusions, 5 of them. I'm going to try to sell them on eBay. I don't know if I could sell the Japanese versions for anything, but I figured the American version, or the English versions rather, are about like 10 to 15 bucks a piece, so maybe I can go make a little money off of these. But it's got this cool little parallel rarity or whatever. I thought that was pretty neat. And then I forget which Solemn this is, Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning, or one of them. It's not either one of those, but one of these Solemn cards. Playset of those. Honestly, don't even know if I own any of these in English. So all these cards here were, I think it was 20 cents per if you buy 10. So every 10 it's like 20 cents each, if that makes sense. I don't know. And then these are just whatever is the value on them. So for whatever reason they had a 30. Now this is all yen, mind you, but it's roughly about the same. So 30 yen is about 30 cents, give or take. So anyways, another Buster Blader, so I have a playset of that. I do have the English versions of this as well. So I ordered a playset of the English versions a long time ago. So I have a playset of the Japanese and the English ones now. A couple virus, what is this? One of the virus cards or whatever, but it has that cool little prismatic rarity, which I love. I'm a sucker for that. So anytime I see something with that, I try to pick it up because I think it's beautiful. Ring of Destruction, same one. I think this is, yeah, this is like the Japanese art of it. I think the American or the English art is a little bit different. I got a Skill Drain, super rare. It was only like $1.08, so that's pretty neat. Yeah, see, all these are $1.08 so far, besides the Buster Blader. Oops. Alright, there's another Ring of Destruction. I got an ultimate rare Judgment Dragon, which is pretty dope. I want to try to get a playset of these. I should easily be able to find it because I passed several before, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna get it. And then today I changed my mind. I was like, I'll pick it up. Hopefully I can get 2 more sometime. And then I just wanted to get the Japanese art of Fool's Burials. It's got the cross instead of just a regular tombstone because, you know, English versions are like super censored for whatever reason. So all that was from one store. I paid $37 for this, for all that stack. This one was, shit, I don't even remember. I honestly can't remember how much I spent on this pack, but altogether today, like I said, I spent like 40 to 50 bucks, I believe. All right. Well, all the prices are in here for the most part. So, what is this? DD Assailant, I think. That was always one of my favorite looking cards when I was a kid, when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh way back in the day. So I wanted to pick it up. I actually got, so I have like the secret rare prismatic rarity of this, if you can see, which is really cool. So one of that, an ultra rare version. I'm so mad because they didn't have a fucking third Crimson Fox or whatever in the ultra rarity. So I'm gonna be on the hunt for that. I really want to get a third one of that because I did get the what is it, Luna Light Kaleidochick or whatever the hell her name is. So I got 3 of her. It's an ultra rare and it's also like a parallel rare, which is pretty dope. I opened it up on one of my other videos, so I need to get one more of her to finish that. I love Luna Lights. It's really fun. Buster Blader again, so that's my 3rd one. So then I picked up some like invoked cards. I saw Makaba, which is a rare version of it, which is pretty crazy. So I was like, shit, I might as well just pick up with what I can of it. So I did pick up 2 Invocation the other day. It was like a rare, I think, which was only like 20 or 30 cents a piece, I believe. So 3 Makaba, 2 of the Earth Dude, I forget his name, Trigger Trio, 2 of them. One of them's a Shatterfoil, if you can see. And one of them's just like a basic bitch common. Shatterfoil of Cositis, I believe is the name. 1 Raijin, Torrential Tribute, another Cosmo Witch or whatever. You can see these are all 20 cents a piece, just about. 20 cents for another Shadal Fusion. And then I found 2, I forget what this is called. I think it's Rivalry of the Warlords. I might be mistaken, but I was trying to get a 3rd one of these to have the 3 of the, whatever this is called, Shatterfoil, but no dice. I was not able to get a 3rd. It kind of sucks when you find 2 of something and you can't finish your playset, which really sucks, but whatever. Alright, I'm going to try to speed this up a little. I'm going to open up my 3 packs of Vrains, if I can figure it out. I think, yeah, they have a little perforation, or like a little slit where it starts it for you, so that's nice. Yeah, the OCG packs, though, they're really small to compare to American packs, or English packs, and I don't even think you're guaranteed a rare at all, so I'm not gonna remember what any of these are. This is some kind of Metal Foes card. Holy fucking shit. Alright, so we have an Electrolyte. These aren't even worth a lot over here. Like, I paid $1.08 the other day for 5 of them. Well, it was like 5 for $1.08 a piece, but that's really cool though to get. I don't know, my bad. Sorry for cursing, but I just wasn't expecting that, so that's really cool. And some kind of, I forget what the hell these things are called. That's pretty neat though. So that's my 6th one. So I have 2 play sets of the Japanese super rare Electromite. So that's pretty dope. Alright, let's see what we get in here. Some kind of Noble Knight card, another Noble Knight card, I actually almost picked up one of these today. I have no idea what the hell it is, but I'll probably give this to my wife because she'll think it's cute. But and then a rare Dante, nice. And we have one more pack. Damn, the cards that come in here are kind of like crazy. I don't know if it's just certain themes, so I don't know if there's like a bunch of Burning Abyss and then Metal Foes and whatever the hell this faction or whatever you want to call it is, but it's kind of weird how the different types of cards that are coming in here. I have no idea. Oh wow, we have a Alistair the Invoker common, which is kind of sad, but you know, that's cool. And then some metal, or what is it? I forget what it's called. Yeah, Link, and then the rares of this green dude. Alright, well that's it for my openings today. I think it's pretty cool to like buy, you know, like interesting little deals on cards that are kind of more pricey in American or the English versions. Just getting them in Japanese for super cheap. So, and I really love going to the stores, digging through the cards and finding things like that. So I'll try to keep doing this as much as I can. I just gotta branch out and find other stores that I haven't already looted. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Keep an eye out for more videos from me in the future, and thanks a lot for watching. Take care. Peace.